Welcome back to DAGryffyn Hobby. My name's Dave. In this video, we've got a really big box to take a look at. So big, I don't think I can fit it in the frame. This is a mighty big box. You might say, that's about the size of a box for a big boy. And you'd be right. That's what the box is from. But no, there is not a big boy in this box. At least not as far as I know. So if it's not a big boy, what's in the big boy box? Well, a lot of stuff. Honestly, I'm not really sure what. So we're going to dig in and see what goodies we have. I'm going to jump into this box here. Well, I could probably fit in it. But I'm going to start digging in there and see what's in there. I think it's just Plasticville stuff, but who knows? I guess we'll find out together. The first box is a 252X automatic crossing gate. And there we have the crossing gate. It's got the contact. And I've been thinking of using some of these older post-war pieces, but instead of using contacts like this, take some inspiration from my buddy Nick, who has used some custom IR sensors to trigger older or just different accessories instead of a contact plate. So these are some of the things I'm thinking about. You know, if I put an IR sensor or whatever sensor, light sense, whatever it is, in the track, the train covers over it and activates it. I think that's a lot better than this bulky thing here that, honestly, I don't really want to see. Will I use this? If I don't, it's definitely going on my display shelf. Okay, let's dig around, see what else is in here. A smaller box. Remote control track set number 619. Is that what's in here? Sounds like loose items. We've got a button, piece of metal. It might be some sort of rubber bump stop, and a very used lubricant from Lionel. And a hat. That might be the Monopoly hat. Not really sure. I love little bits and pieces. Next! Oh, another Lionel box. Something falling out of it. This is, in fact, a 6019 automatic track section. Look at that. It's got the instructions in there. That's cool. I have a number of these, but they're all rusted and rotted and... Oh, yep. That wire is... that's shot. But I've been thinking about getting some of this wire and rewiring some of these things. A nice rainy day project. I always love finding the instructions and things. It's just so neat that they're still there. Another Lionel box. Another 6019, another track. Yep, that wire shot too, but the track's a lot cleaner. A number 160 bin. Got a plastic bag here filled with something. What exactly it is, I don't know. You know, I gotta get my glasses so I can read what some of these things say. Ow. Just poked myself in the face. This is a number 1008 Camtrol. For 027 track, uncouple. I guess it's some sort of uncoupler. I don't know, I've never seen one before. That's neat. We've got a nice whistle controller. That's cool. I might have to work this into the control center somehow. A very old Dixie cup full of random screws. I love random screws. Never throw away random screws, especially machined screws. I have a whole tray of them from some garage somewhere, and I use them all the time, especially on the older Lionel stuff. Our leading or trailing wheel for a standard gauge something. I have a broken standard gauge something. I'll add this to that pile. Extra handle for a controller. An old outlet. Random metal. Another big standard gauge wheel. A door. This might come in handy for something. Some other odds and ends, little pieces, knuckle coupler. I love random parts. You never know when a collection of random parts is going to come in handy. Number 91 circuit breaker. Oh, that's neat. Box is coming apart a little bit. Oh, cool. Whoa, box is definitely coming apart. Oh, bummer. Well, there was most of a Madison hardware sticker on there. So there we go, an old breaker. What's more interesting to me, these little coils of wire that are in there. Very cool, and the directions are in there as well. It's a shame the box is disintegrating as I'm touching it. I love that there's already a couple things that I've never seen before. It's just exciting. Is this a beacon tower? A 394 beacon tower. Looks like it would be the one that uses heat to spin. I've got one on my layout. I wouldn't mind another. What is it? Oh, cool. A bumper. I've needed some of these. A 260 bumper. I'll be using that. Well, this is cool. It's a clock, and it says next train leaves. You can adjust the hand. That's neat. No name on it. I don't know. Marks, Ives, random. Do you know? Let me know. Little light post. Oh, awesome. A number 395 floodlight tower. That's cool. I don't have one. And look what it comes with. A little bonus on there. It's empty. I hope it is. What's this? This is a number 1045 flagman. Now that guy's too big for my layout, but if I ever do a standard gauge, this guy's going on it. And if not, it's going on my display shelf for sure. Got another Lionel box in here. It's a number 152 automatic crossing gate. A little different than the other one. A little light bulb goes right there. That's cool. Number 253 automatic block signal. That is pretty cool. I've been told a few times that my layout needs some block signals. Does that count? We'll see. Number 153C automatic accessory contactor. Lionel Corporation contactor. There we go, another one of those. Platform for the milk car. Number 3462P. I don't know what this is. Oh boy, that's big. Wow. Holy motor down there. The motor that's in the bottom of that. What's the number on this thing? This is a number 364 lumber loader. That is too cool. I really am going to need to do a layout, a small one, that has all of the post-war style accessories on it because they are so much fun. I still, I guess, have this delusion that I'm making a scale layout here, which for numerous reasons, obviously I'm not, but I don't want a lot of accessories on it. If I do, you know, a 4x8 sheet, just pure like post-war layout, this stuff's going on there. We got a number 145 automatic gate man. And it has the guy and the sign. Very cool. And this box just keeps going. The number 3656 stockyard. Lionel electric trains. Can't take me anywhere. A crossing. Just thinking about where I might use it. Early on, I decided not to use crossings because of the noise the rollers make when they stack over the middle section. Also, being that I was trying to make a layout with the most foolproof running, I didn't want an engine stopping in the middle of one. Now that I have, you know, a few loops, it might be fun to put a crossing in somewhere. There really can't be much more in here. That is a cool crossing gate. Again, I don't see a name on it. Marks, maybe? Looks kind of big for a Marks item. I don't know. Let me know. I'm sure somebody out there knows where that's from. That's cool. That's another thing that will go on the display shelf if I don't use it somewhere. It's a little broken, but we have a banjo signal. I have one of these somewhere, and I was totally amazed when it worked. I really should find it. Oh, platform. Okay, is that it? That might be it. I think the rest of this is packing material. Up. Street light. That was tiring. Okay, so obviously I remembered incorrectly about what was inside the box. That wasn't Plasticville stuff. That was post-war accessories. And I'm pretty psyched about it. I think one of the first things I'm going to do is clean up that floodlight tower and get that installed somewhere. Some of those larger out-of-scale accessories will probably go right up on my shelf up there. I have some other crossing signals up there, I think a Marks tower, maybe 2 Marks towers. But I've got some standard gauge and some display pieces up there. And if they don't fit there, I'm sure I'll be making more shelves before too long. Some really cool items. And it really, really makes me want to go get a sheet of plywood and start a post-war layout. It was always kind of my intention to put some sort of layout under this part of the layout. That's roughly 4.5, 5 feet wide, maybe 10 feet deep. I'd be a good spot to squeeze in a piece of plywood or some other type of platform to run maybe a loop of standard gauge and some O gauge in a loop, maybe with a crossing. Something fun, something old school, something that just puts a smile on my face. So many projects, so little time. But this box, this was fun. This is just too cool. I love the fact there are a couple of things I haven't seen before, a couple of things I might work into my control panel just for the looks, whether or not I end up reworking them to do something or not. Some great accessories that will look great on display or on a post-war layout. This was all very cool. And again, like I said, I completely misremembered what he said he was sending me. I was thinking plasticville stuff, and I'd been kind of in my head thinking, okay, what am I going to do with some plasticville stuff? I'm going to, mash them up and make something. And that's still my plan. I'll do it with, the stuff I have. But now, this is just too cool. That floodlight tower, I'm probably going to work on right now. Thank you, everyone, for always watching and being so generous and so friendly. I really appreciate all the kindness and the support. And thank you for sending this amazingly large box of goodies to me. This was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on DAGryffyn Hobby.